You have your orders, Lieutenant. Your job is to be the eye in the sky.
Yes, ma'am.
I have to know if Danford is inside and who is with her.
Well, first let me tell you where the idea came from for Guy. Not every mission that looks like it's just going to be an eye-in-the-sky capture mission is witnessed by politicians. And it also depends on where the theater is. In other words, if we're flying drones over Iraq, a defined combat zone, you know, those drone pilots are firing on enemy soldiers, or if we're in Afghanistan fighting the Taliban, if we're in defined combat zones, you wouldn't necessarily go as far up the kill chain to get permission to launch a missile as we do in the film. But as I understand it, you know, we're no longer in the world of the Geneva Conventions with the laws of war as we traditionally understood them, where laws apply to geographical territories and soldiers that wore uniforms. How do we create a legal framework, which is the discussion going on as we speak in this country and in Europe, to create a policy that governs these drone strikes?
Ready.
Right now. 3.
Go!
2.
Wait.
1.
For the first time that he takes life, in any soldier's life, unless you're a psychopath, the taking of life even of an enemy, even an enemy that you feel is threatening you for real, is a deeply traumatic moment. Add to that it's the first time that he takes an enemy's life, and he's going to take an innocent life. The line that Aaron Paul gives when he says, "I'm the pilot in command responsible for releasing this weapon. I will not release my weapon until I need you to run the CDE again. I will not release my weapon until that happens," is a line that one of the drone trainers told me they teach their pilots. Whether it's President Obama or a general on the line, if you believe that the order is illegal, and you have good reason to believe that, you can push back.
I'm the pilot in command responsible for releasing the weapon. I will fire when this girl's out of the way.
There's a lot more at stake than you see in this image.
The central question of the scenario that Guy Hibbert brilliantly sketches as the screenwriter is, will you trade one life for the possibility of saving many? Not the certainty. They may or may not die.
We no longer have a capture option. Any action
On the ground will lead to an armed confrontation, which we will not be able to
contain.
They're watching. Even with the vests, we need their approval for a strike.
You watch the news as much as I do. It was talking to our security guys and the experts. I think if that suicide bomber went into the Westfield shopping mall in Nairobi, Kenya, where they did have a terrorist attack, it is possible that if he blew himself up, 40 people might die. But that's the point. 40 people might. And that's what the woman, Angela, says. She says, we know for sure this one girl will suffer. We don't know exactly what happened, and I'd rather wait. And Rickman says, wait and try and intercept a suicide bomber on a city street? Are you crazy? It's a judgment call. And what I love about Guy's script, and I hope the movie does it, you're the jury.